Just gonna get YouTube started. Let's go here. Delete the old notification. And we're good. Hello. Hello. Cool. Twitch works. Hello. And we're good. I think YouTube's like a good 10 minutes behind, but whatever. Let's start with... Oh, do I not have... Oh, no, I do. Okay. We got these going. I feel like that's a little bit loud, though. All right, yo, what's going on, Henry? Can you hear the lo-fi in the background? Not too soft, not too loud, hopefully. Pick something. I don't know what you're saying. No or yes. What's your great idea? Also, I'm working on kind of complicated things now, so I'll probably won't be able to see what you're talking about. What is this? All right, I know what this is. This is not useful. Wait, a code editor for Roblox only for Roblox. Do it then. Isn't it just Roblox? You can just use Roblox is for Roblox. That's what Studio is, no? What do you mean faster than Rojo or Rojo? Rojo. I'm just gonna say Rojo. What do you mean faster than Rojo? Because Rojo is literally just you save and it does done. It's good. All right. You can go and make that. I'm gonna do this now. All right, we're gonna get rid of type and speed. This is for skill binds. First, before I even get to skill binds, let's get to mimic client, what we do on the server. Actually, before we get to mimic what we do on the server, let's fix the error I was getting here. 518, yeah, right here. What was the... Here we go here. And it's just change active. All right, good luck, Henry. Good luck. What's going to be weapon info dot active weapon dot name? Right. Active, yep. Okay, so that'll get rid of that error. All right, let's. Oh, whoops! I didn't let it get to the error. Just need to see red. I just need to see red. There's gonna be plenty of red. I didn't even get to the GUI part of it because there's still a core of this system that I have to finish. I worked on the server side yesterday. Pretty much worked that out. Oh, what's going on here? Module client skills GUI 369. Oh, skills GUI. Okay. 369. Alright, this is something else. We gotta go down here. I think it's check active or change active. Oops. Change active. And then we do the same thing that we did here. Weapon, or whatever weapon info is here. Weapon mod. Alright, next error. Like eventually I'll get to a point where I don't error until I try to use a skill. Probably. Oh. Okay, I guess this is a good time to start doing the client-side stuff because, yeah, this is going to be infinitely waiting. There's not going to be a timeout. Yeah, I know. Okay, so that's Aura. Let's get started on the client side changes. I'm actually going to put the client skills up here. I'll have to mimic these with the basic attack too. Server skills. I already moved this down here. I have load active skills down here. Skill levels. I already pretty much do all of that stuff. Okay, this is waiting on the client. So it's waiting on the client. Waiting on Aura. Oh, you know what? Let me try to go in here again. I'll have the same issue, but I should probably have the one passive ready already. Well, this is weapon detail. Okay, this works phenomenally. Phenomenal. Main GUI script. Nope. Is this just printing everything? Huh. Interesting. Inventory, equipment. Let's do this. Skill. Skills to player stats. Okay, self is going to be big. That's not right. Because the server should have already loaded this and printed this is what I'm looking for, basically. Load active skills. Let's do print loading active skills. And we'll do the same thing up here. Loading passive skills. Let's see if those ever load. Nope. Huh. Oh, is it because of this? I closed it again. Let me not close it this time. I'll just go into my information here. The parent info folder. Okay, so nothing is in. It doesn't even get to initialize player skills. Okay. Module server skill. This should. Oh, here it is. Okay, module server skills. Initialize player skills. I removed that. That explains it. Initialize player skills. Okay, now let's see the next problem, because pretty sure that was waiting on something that is created there. So there we go. Okay, that's a more load active skills. Right. Base skill. Okay, we only need to, like here, we only need it to see if you can actually use the weapon. So all we need to do here is check the data store. Data store dot value dot equipped items. Dot equipment dot weapon. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. Weapon dot ID sub 7 comma negative 1. I'm pretty sure. Local weapon, and we'll do weapon type here. It's equal to that. We just replace all of the, there's only one thing here. So then we grab the weapon and weapon.id or knuckles, I'm pretty sure. this is where I need to go. Yo, life's okay. Working on things. Working on this. Just doing some pretty boring stuff now because I kind of have to make that part of the game good. So here I should do the same thing that I do on the server now. Local weapon type is equal to actually all I have to do is weapon and ID or self.weapon folder dot knuckles. Alright, now let's check again. We don't use it anywhere else, right? Nope. Oh, we use it here. Weapon and or self.weapon folder dot knuckles. Yep. It is indeed how it do be sometimes. It's okay. It's more than okay, actually. We're we're getting there. The problem I'm running into now, though, is that I can't do anything else while this is done. But while this is not done. But the good news is we won't have problems in the future with this. Because I'm changing how I load things, and that's why it's taking longer. Because before, what was happening was you use a skill, and then everything would calculate with the skill at the moment you use the skill, and that means it calculated, like it took the base skill, it calculated what the total output would be. It calculated it looked for what your element was, looked for all that information, and then it calculated it all on the spot. But the way I want to do it now is, instead of doing all of that at the time of using the skill, I want to do that when you equip the weapon, and then the only calculation that has to happen when you use a skill is basically the damage calculation, because I already know your element, I know your class, I know how much mana or how much MP it'll take. Yeah, I think it's better to do it this way than how I was doing it, because how I was doing it was like just for MP consumption, for example. Every time you pressed your skill button, the game would take your skill, it would look at what classes you had. If you had a class that reduced your MP, like the mage class, it reduced the MP cost, then it would calculate a new MP cost, check to see if you have enough MP, and then do the thing if you do. Now, since I'm going to make it pre-calculate the MP cost and other things like the MP cost, it won't have to do that calculation with like the class. Henry, where are you? Gotta find it. Jeez. Yeah, I think it's a better way. There's a few other things that I'm doing that will ultimately make this a lot better. Alright, what was the... Alright, server skills here. Yeah, this was what it was. Alright, let's see what the thing is. Sure, I was thinking of actually, because I actually really like that AI. I'm actually thinking of getting like a membership thing for it. It's I have it open. It's just aimusic.so /app. It probably takes all of my information, but like I've asked it to make like 2 or 3 things, and all 2 or 3 things have been good. I say or 3 because I asked it to make 3 things actually, but the first one I made, I didn't realize that I had to choose instrumental only in the beginning. I thought it would just make it instrumental because I didn't think AI would actually put words in it for me, like without prompt, and it did. So I just got songs with words in it, and I was like, I can't use this. So my first prompt was wasted with that. I had to wait another 24 hours. Or I had to quote unquote wait. The thing is because you only get 1 chance a day, like it's hard to, like even if you pay money, I think it's like kind of limited. But because you only get that kind of limitation, it's hard to know what kind of prompts you got to put in. I think I know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I think you just have to put in like words, comma, like word, comma, word, comma, word, comma, word, instead of like giving it a sentence like you would with normal AI. There's a thing under the, I think I do custom mode because it allows me to change the title, but that's totally unnecessary. You don't have to do custom mode. You don't do custom mode, then it'll say instrumental underneath the style of music, and you just click that to green. If you do custom mode, then it's underneath the lyrics, and then it'll remove the lyrics. Custom mode is literally just for instrumental and altering the title. Although, can you alter the title otherwise? Oh, by the way, I think I just made a big sound there. Yeah, I think you can edit music. Yeah, you can alter the title afterward. So it doesn't even really matter that much. It's primarily for adding your own words, but I don't want any words, so that is kind of useless to me. But yeah, I'm pretty, considering it's AI, I'm pretty thrilled with the song that it created for me. Oh wait. Oh boy. Max HP 33. I'm like cheering right now. This would have been a good time to have a camera. I'm just like, yay. So that worked. So let's see why this isn't working. This is actually one of the key parts that I changed. This has to work. This has to work, and then I have to be able to get to the bottom of this. Invalid argument to find. Table expected got nil. Okay. Base skill. Weapons. All right, how about you just tell me what skill you're at so I don't have to guess. That would be a good idea. So we are at load active skills. We're down here. It errors here. So we're going to do print base skill. There you go. And now we're going to try it, and it'll tell me what base skill it is. Passive. Yikes. Right, it would only be either the passive or the skill. So it worked for the passive because I literally just checked to see if it was a passive. We could just say skill type is not equal to passive. And there you go. Ew. I don't know how much I like that, but that's okay. Both of these have to be 1. Stop. I mean, whatever you would kind of like the music to be, I'm okay with pretty much anything as long as it's like a catchy, chill tune. I just don't want it to basically sound like EDM or some kind of really, really fast-paced thing that gives people like audio seizures or whatever. Oh, this is client now. Let me check this server. Okay, load active skills. Okay, this is do or die. Oh, there's no skills. What? That's impossible. I literally have double slash right here. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Double attack was active at one point. Let's oh, I have a staff equipped. I can't even test double attack. It's not gonna be in here. Shoot. So I have to actually, instead of using double slash, I have to use it. Okay. Let's grab a mage skill. Magic. Magic ball. Let's do magic ball. Magic ball is equal to, let's do 1. And try that. Yeah, I know it errors out. Oh, no. Excuse me? Oh, I didn't do it for these things yet? Oh, shoot. I thought I finished this already. What? Then what did I do yesterday? Oh, I just added... okay. Right, I was in the process of doing this yesterday, and I decided I'd just do it today. Right, okay. So, close combat is... Not even close combat's done. I started doing it with close combat here. And I was going backward. Okay. Okay. we can do this, I guess. All right, so MP cost scaled. Lifetime damage actually. Range. All right, AoE and hits is not scaled. This is default for this particular skill. Base damage is scaled. There is going to be a problem with base damage, though. I already know, but I can always go into the function to fix it later because I know the problem. Okay, so hits is going to be default. MP cost is going to be scaled. I'll probably have to modify MP cost too. Cooldown is going to be inverse scaled, I think. But it's still it'll still be scale. AoE is going to be scaled. Base damage is going to be scaled. Damage box doesn't belong here anymore because I would never change the damage box. Alright, so over here for 1, 2, I think all of this is going to be scaled. Range, none of this is going to be scaled, basically. Damage box goes up top here. Okay, let's just move the damage box now because it's kind of bothering me. There you go. MP cost scaled. None of this. Hits is default. AoE and base damage are both scaled. Okay. As always, MP cost in scaled. Damage box needs to leave. You need to leave. None of these. That would be nice, but like I want it to be consistent. No. Alright, the rest of these are kind of fine. Well, the rest is the one that I was working on at first. Oh, I have this as not scaled. Maybe I should go back to 1, 2. Yeah, I'll go back and keep the hits at a default of 2. And AoE will remain skilled though. Right? Yeah. MP cost is almost certainly going to change on all of these. Let's go to magic. These would... Yeah, if they have a damage box, they would have a damage box cubed. There's only 2 here. That's kind of hilarious. So before... Yep, there you go. Let me copy this now. Now go here. Start up top. Just print the info stuff. Or paste the info stuff, rather. Magic aura. This is default. And scaled. Do that. Is the music, like, can you hear the music, by the way? Because I don't know if I, yeah, okay, good. I was going to say, because I don't know if I trust Henry. He said both no and yes. Speed and hits. Alright, the rest of these can go into scaled. Okay. We good? Oh wait, that was just magic. Let me undo all of that. Copy. All right, now we'll redo all of that. Cool. Now we're saving. Let's go into range. Oh yeah. No. I accidentally pressed Control C instead of Control V. All right, cool. There you go. Now we have it. Also, this is at the bottom. Yikes. Sure. I don't know, now I'm kind of curious what it gave you. Jazz could be no. Actually, depending on what it is, we might be able to use it for the pub. So this is gonna go in default. Oh, I have to move damage box. Or not, damage box type is what I have to move up here. It would all be a cube. Yeah. I don't want to use spheres because they're resource heavy or resources intensive or whatever for what I need them for. All right, so we grab all of this. hits is also going to be here. Scaled. All right. You can if you don't think it's good, you can just DM me, but I mean, either way, either or. You send it in the server so more people can listen to it if they want to. Or you could just delete it later. It's no biggie. No biggie. Default. Wait, what? All of these can go into scaled. Awesome. Yeah, I find, like, especially compared to the other AI music things, I think I used like 2 or 3 others. Compared to the other ones, I really like this one. And I only used it like twice, so. Alright, so these are going in default. These are also going in default. Oh, yikes. There you go. Now, we will likely still get errors. Well, I mean, we're going to still get errors, but I don't want it to be here. Yeah, I mean, I would need the sound effects too. That would be great. Loading actress. Okay, what's the problem? Oh, this is actually a good part to have a problem. On nil and number. Oh, I don't know what the nil is though. What? Bro. Load active skills. Calculations. Print stat, comma, value. I know I do have to change the calculations, but I wasn't expecting an error. I was expecting a number. All right, where is the calculations? Constants, tracker, customization. Yo, what? Why is it so far out? Let's go to the back. It should be down here. Did I close it? Maybe I closed it. Yeah, I'm gonna assume I closed it, I guess. Skill level. Oh no, the skill level calc. I thought it was just calculations. Okay. It was literally right next to the thing I was working on. Typical. be right back. Actually, I'm gonna put the doggo in the. Never mind. He went outside instead. All right. So we've got skills and let me change the name of this thing. It's just gonna be skills. Leveling skills. Done. All right, let's listen to it. Never mind. I don't like it for the bar. Too much. What is that? The beatboxing thing. I don't like it. That's okay though. Yeah, I'll try to help. I'll help you with prompts. Now, first time, like tomorrow, I'll try a prompt that's like more specialized. But like for today's prompt, for today's and yesterday's prompt, I basically just did. Where is it? Because luckily it saves the prompts. Like for today's, I did relaxed and adventurous, beginning loops with end, primarily woodwind instruments with minor percussion, ethereal. I added the ethereal at the end because they suggested ethereal. For yesterday, it was For yesterday's, it was adventure melody using woodwind instruments. The beginning must loop perfectly with the end. The beginning never actually loops perfectly with the end. Basically, the way I got both of these is I told it adventure and woodwind. That's it. Adventure, woodwind, and that's what I got. All right. Oh, now we're loading. Oh, right. Duh. Yeah, the AI is not gonna understand that. You need to tell it like exactly what kind of stuff in terms of. I think all you really need is the vibe and the instruments you want. The problem is like the most popular instruments nowadays are insufferable. Like I can't stand like some of the snare drums, some of the snare drums and other stuff. Like the kind of music I would want has to do a lot with like woodwind instruments or like I think they're like all woodwind instruments, and maybe a little bit of some kind of percussion, but not like actual drums, and absolutely no electronic stuff. Because that's how you get things like flutes and like trombones and things. Otherwise, you just get some kind of modern mess. And the modern stuff's fine too. It's just I don't want it for my game. Again, the idea is I want it to be similar to like other games I've played in the past, and also to have it be kind of chill. And those instruments do not provide the kind of chill I want. Even string instruments would be fine if you have like some violin, but that would probably be fine like in the castle. Oh, whoa! We got the full thing except something happened with class info. Excuse me? What? Oh, wait, no, this has to be here. Oh, am I in a catch-22 situation? Oh, no. Let's find out if we are. Where is... Alright, skills, initialize player skills. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of that stuff seems not important to save here specifically, because I don't think I ever actually used this. Not like this, at least. I could probably just... Yeah. And because of the way I handle all the tables, I don't need to return them into another table. Right, moved everything to the bottom, so I won't have any problems with dailies now, but I might have problems elsewhere. Oh. Okay, cool. Load active skills. Yep, we're in a catch-22. The skills require the weapon to be loaded. The weapon requires the stats to be loaded. Right? Does the weapon require the stats to be loaded? No, the what was the error I was getting again? Index nil with players. Load active skills. Module. Oh, that's a client problem. Oh, I don't care about that. We're actually good the way we are. Cool. So load passive. Okay, and this is the passive, and this is the active somewhere. Yes. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, no, that's exactly what I was expecting. That's exactly what I was expecting. 0 on the magic ball. And the reason why that happens, let's fix that right now, is because math.floor is not to be used this way with this particular number. In which situation would this be a problem? Val times 100. There's a few divided by 100. This should technically solve the problem. But where else do I need it? Not duration. Yes, MP cost. Yes, MP cost, but that's only if val is less than 1, then else. Return get this over here times 100 over 100. Alright, hits would never be that way, AoE would never be that way, range should also never be that way, really. Stats could be that way, but it would be the same situation where it's like, if it's less, then yeah. Let me take a look at a situation where it would be a percentage, and that is in all of the buffs, really. Alright, yeah, I don't think I'll change that. I'm just going to make it so that if it's less than. If value is less than 1, then else and Gotta love the math. So what we do here is we multiply by 100. Then outside of the floor, we divide by 100. Alright, let's see how much this works by... I'm certain I'm missing something here. I think... not... duration... What did I want to go up? AoE hits, duration, base damage, range. I'll be going through all the skills again anyway. Because I'm drawing a blank here. AoE base damage, MP cost, range. Range, AoE hits, MP cost, range, base damage. What was it? MP cost, cooldown. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, so we can do... Where's the one I saved here? Yeah, there it is. Function self.cd val cur level max level and return. I'm okay with it. It was taking me a while to figure it out if I wanted this because this makes it 3 times cooldown at the minimum level. Level 1 is equal to 3 of max val. This also means that I will be reducing the cooldown on this thing. Because that is a crazy cooldown. We can make it like 2.5. Oh wait, no, because we'll make it 2. I mean, you... wait, actually, when did you message that, Snotty? That was a while ago. Because I just realized that, no, you actually did ask me for the prompt. I told you to use your own. Tomorrow I'll give you the prompt. Oh, that was a while ago, though. Okay, so we do... I'll give you a prompt. After I use my prompt, I'll give you a prompt. Okay, let's see what the result of this is. So it won't error out. Well, it will, but not where I don't want it to. Load active skills. After all of this, we go down here. Magic Ball's damage is 0.41. Chef's kiss. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. Okay, so now we have that done. Where is it erroring out now? Oh, client. Okay. Erroring out on the client is a good sign so far. Attempt to index nil with players. What? Module server weapon weapon handler. has to be done before skills. That makes sense. I did that on the server already. I have to find... client master module. Why am I loading active skills here again? Right. Initialize module client skills. Module client. Oh, because I'm calling, that's a server weapon handler, right? So I'm calling the client, or I'm calling the server weapon handler on the client. Now it makes sense. Where's the skills? Modules, yep. Module server when this should be module client. Anything else here that's server? Just invoke server. Fire server, fire server, fire server, fire server, fire server. Yeah, we got a lot of reds, but I know why, so it's okay. Give me 1 second. All right, what's the error this time? Let's see. Oh, still the same place. Attempt to index nil with number. Ah. Alright, I know the problem. I know the problem. Load active. This would happen under passive skills too, right? No, because this is the only place I grab the active weapon. Okay, let's go back to weapon handler. It's just active weapon, right? Self.active weapon. Cool. Alright, so now the same problems I had on the server are probably going to arise on the client too. At least I think they will. Active weapon. Or not, actually. Maybe I just misremembered something. Yeah, probably. Oh, nope. I was right. Module client skills. Invalid argument. Attempt to find table expected got nil. Base skill weapons. Right. So the problem is initialize weapons. Certain skills. Load passive skills is fine. Load active skills. like 1,800 lines of code. It's crazy. 1785 or 84. Now we're gonna count blank lines too. It's 85. Let's do it. 23. This is the problem. This is indeed in skills. Also, apparently I don't need player. Print class info, just because I'm kind of curious. Print weapon, just because I'm kind of curious. And the issue is I need to check the skill type right. Base skill. It's just down here. All I have to do now is say if skill type is not equal to passive, and put these in parentheses so I did remember correctly. Cool. Attempt to... What? Cool. Oh, do I still have... Yeah. Max level. Let's make sure it's the same up here. Okay. Play. Whoa. It works. Now, the only thing that happens is if I, the only thing here is my skills don't actually work. So I've come to the end of the errors in the actual, like, core, I guess. And now I have to expand that a little bit. We are moving along. Actually, I didn't think I'd finish this part this quickly. I feel like I didn't finish this part yet. So... the fact that there's no errors doesn't mean much. Well, obviously, if I open any of these, it's going to be wrong because... Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we got problems there. Sure. Right, because we changed all of those. Right, okay. Oh, I need to go back to... Did I print this on the client side? I did. Self.passives and self.skills. It's 1750. Bro, what the... $17.56. Okay, so the passives are fine. But it doesn't seem to recognize the active. Print self.skill levels. Print skill type. Print base skill. Let's see why this is not working on the client side now. Module client skills. Let's go client skills. We're looking for 1728. What's the base skill say here? We've got base skill info. What happened to the default? Oh, this is never mind. That's for the passive. That's not what I want. This is what I want. All right. A beginner magic spell. Okay, cool. So now we have info. We got default and skilled. If info default for stat value. Skill type is not equal to passive. That's true. And staff is here. So what's oh. Is there any other place we need weapon? No, did I do the same thing up here? Yeah, so this is the client, so it's a little bit different. Whereas on the server, I have the table here for everything. I mean, I could also do it the same way. Which would be, I guess I copy this, then comment it out, paste it, and then make this. Oh, let me just double check I'm not stepping on any toes here. Also, go back. So this is the skills, comes after weapon handler. So if I do this, it should work. Dot module client weapon handler. Make this a little bit smaller. Or equipment, actually. Where's equipment? Okay, equipment is up there, so we can do that as well. So it would be module client equipment. There it is. Server settings, equipment, weapon. Server settings dot equipment dot weapon. Local weapon type is equal to weapon and weapon dot ID sub 7, -1 or Knuckles. Should only really be this one part. Yeah. Okay. Now I should have the skill on the client as well. There you go, magic ball, 0.41. Pretty sure that's incorrect in totality, in general though, now that I think about it. This is going to be a problem on both the client and the server, so let's fix the server first. And the problem is that I'm setting I have to actually add the stat here, not just yeah, so we add the stat here. This is going to be applying here as well. For passives. Cool. Server skill. Okay. Let's try that. Let's check the server skills. Honestly, I'm not that surprised that I didn't catch it myself before. Magic ball. Hey, there you go. Now we have the full table. Beautiful. All right, let's mimic that on the client. In fact, I'm just gonna copy it because it's the same thing 8 times, I guess. We do skill ID stat, then up here as well. Okay, so that's server. Let me go client skill. Magic ball, we got all of it. Nice. All right, next we do all right, so before I continue with skills, let's do handling, equipping, and unequipping the weapon. Because I changed the fundamental way how I handle the active weapon. Because I kind of had to. So first, let's go to module server equipment. Search for weapon. Pretty sure this is exactly what we're looking for. That's the fourth one, but fourth and fifth one. This stuff is something that I can change later if I really want to. Slot weapon, then this is for unequipped. This has to change too. In fact, I can change this by just deleting this or commenting it out for now. So yeah, okay, so it's 4 and 5, and then 13 and 14 is where we're going to have to make the changes to weapon activation server. The way this is skills. Server weapon handler. Weapon activation server. So initialize weapons was initially weapon activation server initialization. Yeah, here it is. Weapon activation server initial in it. So we moved this down here. Now this fulfills all of this. Weapon activation server. Did we do this already? Yeah, we did. Look at that. Okay, all we have to do here then is return true. Dot active weapon is equal to bro, I'm just gonna copy this. Because I just need to know the weapons. I don't even know why I need to know the weapon speed now. I mean, I do, but like this hasn't actually come up yet in anything yet. Except for basic attack speed calculations. Or attack speed, like how often you attack. How quickly you attack. The active weapon, this is going to be used to check stuff. And the thing is, after this, we have to do... like module server skills, load active skills is what we would have to do. Self.modules.module server skills.load active skills. Player data store. Player data store. Easy. Yep. That's fine. But keep in mind, the only way they'll be able to get on top of the chandeliers is if we make the chandeliers a platform. Like, there would have to be an invisible platform up there by the chandeliers. Okay, I mean, I'll take a look at it too. Just giving you a heads up, because it's not like because of the 2D aspect. It's not like a game where there's really anything that has can collide on. Pretty much everything in the background is not collidable because there's no reason to have it collide. As long as you took that into account, then yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we got... that's it, I think. And I think the only thing I need to do is do the same in the client. And that would be done by looking for where I equip things. Client equipment. Okay, perfect. So we've got the unequipped part. We have to call, put this down here. Load active skills. Load passive skills should only really be done. Also, I'm going to have to change load passive skills on both the server and the client, probably. Yeah. But slightly. Load passive skills will be done whenever you gain a new... Really, it would only be done whenever you level up a passive skill. And when you log in for the first time. You log in for the first time, all of your passive skills are loaded. Then, no matter what skills you acquire, you won't actually get the skill until you level it up. So you would only actually load passive skills if you level up a passive skill. Okay, that's super easy. Active skills, loading active skills needs to be done only when you change equipment, I think. Even when you actually, you don't even have to load passive skills when you level it up. It'll be the same with the active skills, where if you level it up, it's only that one skill that you level it up that would change. So you just level that one skill up and load that one skill. So I could actually put like this in a separate function for it. Load active skills. So yeah, load active skills. This does have to be called outside of the module because of changing weapons. Passive, I don't think has to. I'm gonna remove the self. But what I will do is I'll do function self update passive and would just be skill ID. Level. Same thing here, we do function self dot update active skill. We'll do skill up here. Update active skill. It's going to be the same stuff, really. In fact, I could probably just merge these into one. I'm probably going to do that. I just call it update skill. Oh, except no, that this is all within the possibility here. Right, these two are not needed here, they're needed here. Where, what? Okay, all of these were actually needed elsewhere. Where is weapon type needed? Oh, we just do this. Okay, fine. Need that there. Okay. How about this? Toolbox and calculation still has to be here. But I feel like these don't have to be here. I feel like we could just add weapon type here. Weapon type. Skill type, I guess, can actually just be here. Like, I don't even need this. I just need the skill info. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Funny. So I'm also changing classes slightly. I'm making it so that each weapon only associates itself with one class instead of two. And also classes don't have a level, you just get the class and get the class ability with it. Jeez. We just do... Alright, module, class. What is that? Like, looks odd to me, but that's probably just because I don't go into it very often now. Skill, class... Oh yeah, this whole thing's gonna change. Oh, sheesh. Each class is gonna have a dedicated thing that it does. How am I going to change this then? So I'll keep class bow open here. Just for now. I'll open the main class thing here. So this is the class breakdown. So how do I do this? So this is bow, class bow. Instead, I'm going to call this function is equal to function end. We're going to do skill data. We could copy this, just put it here. The modifier is 0.1. Times Hey, what's going on, Frank? Nice, yeah. Gotta keep at it, man. Gotta keep at it. Skill data range is equal to math.ceiling range. Has this been reducing the range instead of increasing it? I think it has. That's kind of funny. Be me, like archers, become an archer, end up shooting shorter because of it. That's alright. That's how some of the greats started, I'm sure. This is literally going to be times 1.1. Well, except we have to do this times 100 divided by 100. Right, that makes sense. So if the range is like 5 and you use this, it would go to 5.5. I could probably make it 1.5, honestly. No, it's gonna be 1.2. 1.5 will be later. I'm removing this. Let's just do that now. I'm gonna remove mage too. It's just gonna be neophyte. We'll remove super noob for now. We'll call it super noob later. We'll have a different super noob class. Same thing with sword expert. All of them are gonna have this kind of situation. I think I don't need return anymore. Okay, let's just open the rest of these. So Knuckles. What? Capital function is equal to function. And what is this? Skill table? Or skill data? Or I'm gonna call it skill table because it's kind of killing me that it's not that I didn't call it skill table. Let's do it all over here. Cool. Am I just gonna copy this? I guess I am, because there's like a different way. I guess if I do stats, it could just become a passive. Yeah, that could be a way I handle it. Next is staff. Staff I know does have, or rather neophyte, it does have a little function over here. Oh, a skill table, and just gonna copy that. Oh, that's why, yeah, because I was just doing this. .9. So MP cannot be like piecemealed, it has to be a whole number, so yeah, this is gonna have to do it. Okay. And the last is sword, but sword is not working now anyway. Yeah, there was nothing going on here. So that's going to be part of the task, is to also make sure sword works by the end of this. We'll make sure all of them work properly. So what are we calling this? Class skill? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll add something here. We'll say class skills dot luau. Local self is equal to table, return self. This would basically be the same as these things. Oh, this makes it a little bit. Okay, no, it's because it's always the same level, so I wouldn't have anything that I modify with levels. What I would do is I'd change like the effects of it would change based on element and your other class. Hey Snotty, you want to make me a sword slash GFX? That doesn't look terrible, because all of mine look terrible. Although I haven't made one recently, so maybe I can make an okay one. So keep in mind, when you make it, well, I mean, make it the way you think it would look good, but keep in mind that it's a 2D thing, so you'd be looking at it kind of as like from a diagonal up kind of perspective. Because most of the time when I see sword slashes, it's like a 3D perspective, so it goes from like left to right or right to left or whatever. But I feel like for this sword slash, it might be best to either go like top left to bottom right, or just go from top to bottom, like up to down generally. But it might be fine to just do a horizontal slash. I think what currently happens with the skills, like the sword skills, is a horizontal slash, and that's kind of fine. So that'll probably work. So, but yeah, however you'd like to do it. Yeah, I'll get the code part of it done by then, and well, by then I'll get the code part of it done, and then if you could do that, could try a diagonal one. I mean, the other thing is the like I have multiple slashes. Like I have some slashes already, so I might just do variations of that. But this is like a slash specific to the swordsman class. Like you'd only get it when you're a swordsman. Or I can give the swordsman a completely different ability in general. Make it a little bit less annoying. No, I think it's fine. I'll figure out how to do it. But yeah, if you want to make a GFX, if you're working on something else or you don't want to do that now, that's fine too. I have a few of them already kind of made. I could just use that. Self dot, or let's go function self dot slash. Oh, that's great because I don't use any flipbooks for sword slash. I think I made my current sword slashes before I even knew flipbooks were a thing. Like I literally learned flipbooks when I was making the bubble animation, and I still think the bubble looks pretty good. Could it be better? Maybe, but I think it looks pretty good. Alright, just close that. Okay, we have the class. Yeah, we can get rid of the module there. Get rid of the module there. So this archer is kind of useless, right? We'll do 20% increased in range. 10% reduction in MP cost. Attack equal 5. Sure, that's fine as is. With no function, but as a stat. We can get rid of this function, yeah. Might as well get rid of all of these too. Like, I don't want to keep looking at these. We're back to just 4 classes. But that's fine, because the other classes weren't anything crazy, or anyway. Get rid of the module. No need to have weapon here. I'm not quite sure why I had weapon here. A swordsman can have weapon because this is basically a skill. But the rest are not skills. Class tier 1. The tiers. Alright. Well, they're not the most important right now, but they may be important later. Class types are very important. I feel like I have to change the name of this. This is like basically an additional skill. Modification. This is already working perfectly. Stats already working perfectly, but yeah, we'll have to change that a little bit. What is this one? All right. Okay, so we've got the classes almost all set up, with the exception of sword. Let's get the other 3 working first, though. So that's going to be class modifier, which is going to be basically the same thing as the weapon handler skills. It's basically the same thing as the server class modifier. Let's change it here first, because this is what I was looking at. If class_info.classMain and class_info.classMain is not equal to none, we don't have to do that check. Where am I messing up? Oh. Oh yeah, because I was removing this because I was thinking of adding or removing this. Okay. Now when we go to class modifiers, it's just the table. It's just the skill table. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I have to look into coding trails though. It could just be a temporary trail from the start of the. Here's the problem with coding that. I have to redo the animations for the sword if I do that. Because when I was making the animations for the sword, it was before I did a few other things, and so basically I have to put in certain markers in the sword animation. I can do that though. I mean, I'm already doing all of this, so I might as well do that. No, it's fine, it's fine. It's gonna be the same animation. I just have to put certain markers in it and upload it and get the thing. It'll take me 5 minutes. It's fine. That part of it is going to take me 5 minutes. If I'm already taking a few days to do this, that's going to be just... It's okay. So we get the class itself. So I need this, yes. We could do class table. Oddly enough, I think this is actually correct. Because I could just do find modification, like, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. If it's modification, then, yeah, except I'm not doing that. If it's modification, then there's a function associated with it. So we can do class table dot function skill info. Oh, right, because of this. Ooh. Hey, what's going on, Turkey? So that should be good, actually. So class modifiers should be all set. We'll do print skill info before and then print skill info after. Print skill info after. Okay. That only applies to active skills. And right now I can't actually test all of that until I have until I'm able to equip and unequip weapons again. And I had this here. Module client weapon handler. change active. Local inv mod is equal to okay, we got the remote function. Okay, and down here we have self.modules.module client weapon handler dot change active. No. That's to equip. Or sorry, that's to unequip. To equip remote function. Okay. This was correct now. If equip type is equal to weapon, let me just make sure of this again. So we go to base items now. There it is. Equip type of a weapon specifically. Yes. If it's a weapon, then and we can make this the slot. Or just make it item to equip, because that's what it is. Let's do print item to equip. I already printed up here, actually, so never mind. Alright, so this is when we equip, that's when we unequip. And I just have to put all the other functions in here. All right, I'm looking at it. I think that's good for like the regular sword skills. I might just use that for the regular sword skills in a bit. I need something that will actually like. Yeah, because I mean, you actually asked me if it was okay if I did something like that, but I need something that actually goes out of the sword too. Because it's like something that's propelled out of the sword. Like a sword wave kind of thing. Do you get what I'm saying? I probably will use that or something like that for the regular sword skills, because that makes sense for the regular sword skills. My brain isn't working because I know that you actually asked me if it was okay to use I forget what that's called, the drag force thing, whatever it's called, and I said yeah, it's fine, but I just realized that wouldn't actually fulfill the purpose of this particular sword slash. Okay, so the next thing here is main GUI script, change active. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's check out the next problem. Oh, infinite yield. Oh, right. Module server player stats. Okay. This is going to be the same problem in... Actually, it might not be the same problem in the client. Module server... Oh, player stats is not going to be here, actually. It might be down here somewhere. Just open it up here. Where is it? 132? Oh no. Oh no, I'm in danger. Okay. Table find class info. Alright, so if stats exist, then I don't need this. We can just do this. Class info stats. So again, this applies to noob. Stats attack is equal to 5. So stats is stat value in all stats if yeah, this is, oh wait, no, then you create it. Gotcha. Oh, this is value table. This is just value here. No longer using a table. All right. Oh, is that it? Cool. I'll be right back. I'll bring the dog in now. It's starting to rain. Apparently it's supposed to be like a monsoon today where I am, so I'm probably gonna, I might end the stream early. We'll see. I'll be right back. Never mind. I won't bring the doggo in because I just realized if it's raining, I can't take him for a walk anyway, so I shouldn't bring him in. It's fine. Also, maybe I stay on for later. Who knows? Who knows at this rate? Crazy weather. Wait, class info stats? How is it not finding it? Let it rain. No, don't do this to me. Oh, nil with stats. Wait, how? Attempt to index nil with stats. Make it make sense. How can this be nil if it went through a find for something else in the table? How is this possible? Maybe it was just something I updated after that. I thought that's what you were doing this entire time, Henry. That's a staff. All right, let's go bow. Yep, there's no bow skills. That's correct. Oh. If I equip. Do have this, okay. Bro, I'm happy. Let's go, Henry. Let's do it. Or let's do it, I mean you do it, because yeah. I'm predisposed and my brain is half working. If that. Also, you're gonna use Sublime because VS Code is ass. I'm not gonna read the last message because it's funnier that way. Henry thinks VS Code is ass. Even if it's true to some degree, you're gonna make a lot of enemies. Yeah, no, that's why I was saying. Even if it's true to some degree. My understanding is people believe it's slow. But like I don't think it's slow because for the things I'm using it for, I don't care. Like it's fine. It's really fine. Yes. Yes, I do. Honestly, I wouldn't mind having a VFX that's just a guy farting. But like that would be later. That would be part of the class. Like you have a low % chance of dropping it from some boss. An emote ability that you only use in the game. Alright, what do we have here? Passive stats. Oh wait, no, the reason why this is like that is because I removed all of the passive stuff. We got player stats, server skills. So do I just have all passives like in the skills, or in other skills? I feel like this actually has to be not here. I think this has to be. But like that's the thing. Like these are passive skills. Just because they give stats doesn't really mean anything. Well, no, it does mean something actually. Now that I think about it. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. There's a few places with passive stats. Yeah, those can probably be removed. Yeah, they have to be put here. So I'll calculate them in skills, but I'll have to bring them over to here. Henry says as he types probably on his computer. All right, passive stats. For underscore or for I guess for a skill ID comma stat table in passives do and also I have to double check that these are being calculated after. That's data store handler. That's not what I need. I need to make sure they're calculated after the skills are where they need to be. Okay, that's not where I have to check. I have to check this in the player. So again, skills have to be after regular stuff. So skills are after stats. They are indeed after stats. Cool. I'm kind of just now realizing that it would be way better. I could do this as the next overhaul. I don't need to do this now. I was just realizing it would be way better if I followed through with what I did here and just made it so that all of this information is within the player's module, because that way I never have to call any of the other modules other than to like run those the functions. And that way I can have like all connections here, like that it would make so much more sense, honestly. Yeah, that'll be the next overhaul, which will be like it'll be a minor overhaul, basically. I guess it's a kind of a major overhaul, but none of the underlying code will really change. It'll just be kind of moved. I could probably just spend like a day or two doing that, maybe a weekend after other things have been done. anyway, so well, I know that it's done afterward now, so that now I know I can go back here. I can do this where I say local player stats is equal to self.modules.module server player stats. Dot players, player ID. Passive stats. Passive stats table, but I also need this thing. You know what? Let me play and just go into stats. No passives, sure, even though I do have 33 of something. These were class stats. I think I can do the same thing. I'm gonna copy this. This is class stuff. But I think I can do like the same thing in here. Kind of. Not really. So this is going to be down here. Local player stats is equal to player stats. Player stats, update total stat. Wait, where's I? Oh. That's just the stat itself. I guess I could. And this would be stat. Cool. Where's the player stats again? Up here it is. Player stat. This is what I'm looking for. Oh, come on, man. Where is it? Passive stats folder is equal to... I need to find the folder. Player dot stats dot passive stats. We do that. Data store value class. So again, I took this from class, so I have to change all the things. For passive stats table. That's what this is. There is no V here. For stat in passive stat table, that's fine. I could probably, I should probably change this here too. Not the biggest deal. No biggie. Oh, this contains the values themselves, okay. That's only the 3, okay. Makes it a little bit easier. Passive stats table, table find. I don't need to do this. Oh, I did the minor checks in the client, not the server, so I'll have to kind of move these things. Welcome back, Henry. Alright, so I just keep staring at a black screen. Great. There's a lot of things going on in my mind right now, but like, it's mostly just like, should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that other thing? Passive stats table. So here's the problem. We got problems. The way player stats calculates the the way player stats calculates everything. Since I do skills later, I think what will end up happening is whenever people log on, if they have like the HP passive, then they'll log on with less than max HP because it'll calculate their total max HP in the player stats module, and then afterward in the skills module it'll add the passive, so it'll always be some small amount of HP lower than max when you first log in. Eventually it'll get back up there once you wait a few seconds, but I don't know if I should really care too much about that. Or I could always try to calculate, the current HP of the player after everything is done. I could probably do that instead. Also, I kind of want to merge this with what I'm doing down here. Because, like, I'm already doing it. Also, I should not be doing this in here. This should be, like, outside. I know this exists because this was created in the player stats right before, so I shouldn't need any kind of weight. Also, this is on the server, so it's different stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna try to move this up here. This is on initial load, so I shouldn't even need this. If local function update passive folder and function self dot update passive skill and if then else and player, where's player stats? It's just a module. Okay. So I would need the player skill ID level, because the idea is to move all of this in here. Sorry, skill ID and level are needed here. Okay. Get well soon, Henry. Player, oh, we really need a toolbox and calculation here. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the problem is this. Well, I'll copy the whole thing here. This is going to be self dot update passive skill. Sure. All right. So for starters, I don't need most of this. I need to know the stat. Stat value. This is what I need. Also, toolbox isn't here. I guess I need to bring it there. Parent is this. What else? Update passive skills. Or update passive skill. That's that whole thing. Update passive folder. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So we've got both stat and value that I'm passing on here. This is incorrect. Shoot. For stat, comma, value in skill ID dot, let's go to passives. Stats do. All right, now we're good. Find. Attempt to index number with find. Update passive skill. Of course. Data store. Try that again. We don't need to be too expensive or flashy yet. Though it would probably be great for later. I'm pretty sure I shared one of the VFX that I found on YouTube, and I was like, this is impressive. And I would really want to do something like this later. It's the Megumi Boom thing. Load active. Alright, so this is where we're getting the error now. So let's just print this. That's cute, Henry. Oh, I have to do... Okay. There you go. Awesome. I'm looking specifically for 888, or actually I should be able to go here now. I mean, I did get stats, passives, max HP 33. Looks like it works. 500, 513. If I leave, I should have still 500. Yeah. That's cool. Can always make a breakdown of passives later too. Not now though. No passive breakdown now. Okay, so we are... It seems we are good with passives. For now. So the passives are back. They give stats. Now I have to work on the regular skills. Also, oddly enough, I think I don't actually have to do much on the client. I will check out the client though. Client, player stats. Also, what's going on? Hasido? Hasidofer? Yeah, in fact, actually, Snotty, I'm going to take a look at that fireball thing again, because I need inspiration. Let's go. YouTube. What is it, Roblox VFX? I probably have it saved somewhere, but... Oh yeah, that's the one. It's a 16-second video. Jesus. It's like a combination of VFX scripting. Or it's a combination of VFX and scripting with a bunch of camera work and timing. That's crazy. All right, let's go back here. We have total stats, class, passive stats. How am I handling passive stats here? Really? Yeah, I'm gonna have to modify some things here. In fact, I think this wasn't working before either. It's just I never noticed. So what ended up happening here is it'll be fine with the passive stats, but if the passive stats change, it won't update it, which was fine before because the passive stats weren't really changed. It was only just like one passive stat it was one passive thing for each stat. So once it was loaded, it was fine. But now that they can change, I have to add something to change it. But also before, it never recognized new passive stats, it looks like. Which I can change by just having another connection there. But now that I have passives in skills as well, because passive stats are based off of skills, I don't know exactly where to do everything here. I think I still have to do it in stats, just like I do it on the server. Tutor or tutorial? Do you have a scripting tutorial? Or a scripting tutor? Progress is happening. It's happening. I'm doing something with the skills now so that it is like more conducive to more what's it called? Like just better gameplay in general. Because before I had it so that you had to gain 10 levels with a weapon and then you get a new skill. Now I'm making it so that you have all the skills in the beginning, but you can't use them unless they are at least level 1, and you can like level up your skills more the higher level your weapon is. So the max level for a weapon is 60, so you can level up skills up to 60 times. But skills have a max level, so like you can't put all of your skill points into one skill. But yeah, this way you can pick and choose which skills you want to get first. That way, like, if you don't want to be a mage, but you still want the elemental shift skill, you can just level that up to 1, and elemental shift, the max level is 1, so that's fine. And same with the others. If you just want, like, passive skills, then you can just level up the passive skills and then stop leveling that up. So you have a scripter tutorial? Oh, sorry, you have a scripter tutor? Oh, geez. Is he any good? Because maybe I gotta ask him stuff too, who knows? Alright, so... like just staring at a screen, hoping something will happen. I've got the... stats here. No, that's okay. I mean, you can just let me know how it goes. Because I'm pretty sure I already know my issues. I'm just kind of slow. That's my main issue. I'm just slow. My brain don't work. I assume it's like specifically for Roblox, a Roblox scripting tutorial or tutor kind of thing. Nice, nice. Alright, load passive skill, update passive skill. So I have all of the actual skills themselves here. This is awkward because I don't technically need this anymore if I have this here. Nice, nice. I might be interested in doing something like that after I get through this kind of stuff. I'll just out of curiosity, like what kind of stuff they teach or how they teach. Most of the time when I have questions or issues, I just try to figure it out. But that makes things take a lot longer. Alright. I think I have to like take a break, so I'm gonna stop streaming now too. Probably chill for a little bit and then go back and look at it again and try to finish at least. I'll try to finish the whole thing by Friday. This whole thing by Friday. I still have to do the NPC thing after this. I would have done the NPC thing yesterday, but after I started it on Monday, after I started this on Monday, I couldn't test anything else until basically now. I can technically start doing the NPC thing now because I don't get errors just by entering the game. But yeah, I'll do this first. We'll be back on Friday. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I would suggest something like that too. Anytime, Snotty. Have a good night, man. Bye.